Hello friends, Sam McCrab, fabtcg's yet again. We've got another case of Dusk Till Dawn. My second wave has arrived at long last. Looks like the postal service was a little bit rougher with this one, but that's not really the end of the world, I don't suppose. So I actually expected, maybe since I ordered two, this is a Rudy bundle for clarity. So I was expecting to see the promo card, but since I got two of them, I think perhaps both promos were placed in the same case. So they should, I would imagine, both be in the other case. So, Dusk Till Dawn. I haven't gotten to play in person with any of it yet, but I have done, Talishar brewing and working on that, mostly with Dorinthia so far, but trying to play against a variety of opponents. So, things I've noticed for sure so far. Dorinthia does not do great against Aura Prism. Intriguingly enough, because used to be a pretty great matchup for me. Not Prism, because that's new. Leviat is no longer a great matchup. Has gotten enough shenanigans in her arsenal now that she can do some nastiness, which is pretty neat. I don't love it for myself, but I love it for fans of the hero. Alright, first pack. I'll put the common... Oh, that's a rare foil. Never mind. We're going to put common foils off to the side along with the commons per normal, but we got us a prism right off the bat. Speak the devil's name. With auras is pretty nasty. Heralds are still tough and by no means a given, but I have found heralds to be less daunting. At least not at... Oh, crud, I'm in trouble. There's our dude Bolton again, the adult this time. So yeah, I'll call down the lightning. Alright. So there's all kinds of interesting shenanigans going on. Bolton has definitely taken a step up, I would say. I've had some issues dealing with his new tricks. I've only gotten double illuminated once though, so that could be worse. We lay to rest. What else is there? Vincent, I think, has promise, and I think just needs the right person to crack the code, as it were. Hack to reality. I don't think she's there yet, though. Vincent, I have not had a difficult time with overall. So far, I've only made some minor tweaks to my deck. We'll see. Maybe I'll make some bigger changes at some point before too long here. The interesting thing that I have noticed, too, I know this deck has some other decks it definitely does not want to see. new Decimator Dory. Decimator Thea, but Decimator Dory does have a better ring to it. I'll at least grant you that. Decimator Dory. Banner of Protection. I might need one of these, actually. Decimator Dory is A, pretty nasty and kind of interesting when you load her up with blues, first off. And B, hey, there's Decimator Great Axe. Speak of the devil again. So it's 3 for 4. But the thing I've had a problem with every time I've run into it is the first time it's defended by non-equipment card each turn, half the base defense of target defending card. I have forgotten that too many times so far. That definitely looks like it could be a super interesting route to go. I will probably give it a shot at some point. I am intrigued just because of, I mean, hey, foiled Diabolic Offering, our first Majestic foil. I've definitely had some issues when I've run into it. There are definitely still, like I say, decks, the Illusionists, and some others that it runs into some issues with. But I think it might have legs. I think it might. It's at least it's one of the more interesting little side ideas for a hero in a while. Erudition. There's our gal Soraya. We already saw that. I saw it from the back. I cheated. So the figments overall are not super common. There are definitely some that I still haven't even, as many cases in as I am starstruck. Hey, yeah. As many cases as I am in, there are not even the Marvel ones, but just the regular Majestic ones. There are several figments that I've not seen yet. So they are a little bit tricky to lay hands on. As are the, not quite the same level, but the Extended Art Heralds, which I have not noticed. If I missed one, let me know, but I did not see any of those yet. It's about a week along, still have not heard Mischievous Meeps. We're hitting Majestics wild today. That's 7, and we still got a few packs left. So no, big legendary or cold foil hits so far, but we're getting an impressive run of Majestics in box 1 of this case. It's just a cool looking card. I like that. Oh, hey, there's a Herald of Protection Extended Art. That's good news. That's the Extended Art I was just talking about, haven't seen yet. Also, the Mischievous Meeps are really, really cute. They're mischievous though, so don't turn your back on them. Still 4 packs left. No cold foil yet. And nothing overall. Well, I see something shiny back there. So there is a rainbow foil, legendary. Diadem of Dream State. I have not pulled this legendary, like any version of it yet, so that's pretty cool. Got a legendary diadem. Very nice, very nice. I feel like they have done a somewhat better job this set of not making everything just kind of impossible to lay hands on, if you know what I mean. Like, it just seems like the really hard stuff to find is really hard to find. But the other stuff is not, like, dreadful. And, like, if you open enough. So, unless... Wow, another Majestic. But unless I missed it, so I'm going to have to make sure I go back through all this carefully. I did not get a cold foil that box. Fascinating. Fascinating. So again, unless I'll have to carefully go through my piles and make sure it didn't land in the wrong pile somewhere. But it looks as though box 1 lacked a cold foil. We did get a rainbow foil legendary, and we got 8 Majestics. So it's still not a dreadful, it's not a like super feels bad box by any stretch. Yellow Herald of Protection, extended art. It's not a feels bad, but it is a little bit of an oddity. I'll go back through everything, make sure I didn't miss anything, but first box, no cold foil. Sorry, knocked something over on the side over there and was trying to clear it up before catastrophe struck. Maybe we'll get 2 cold foils this box. Not so far though. No Majestics yet. We did get 1 extended art Herald, but otherwise nothing at all in box 2 thus far. It is, however, early yet. There's a Radiant Force Field. Right on cue. So my current plan is to play... We're playing Blitz at Borderland Games tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be heading out there. At least as of the day of recording. Y'all will see this way later, but that's alright. Uh-oh. Hey-oh. Alright. There is a Marvel here. So indeed, we do have a cold foil this box. The Marvel of Nazareth, the Soul Harrower. I had not pulled one of these yet. It looks... I'd heard some people say it didn't look super good. I think it looks really good, frankly. I think that is a great looking card. Alright. Yeah. That's the new top card of the case so far. Is the Marvel Soul Harrower. Love that. That really pops. I love the foiling on that. I am 100% a fan. Maybe we will still get another cold foil to make up for the last box. The wild part, though, we've got a Marvel now. We only have 1 Majestic. Well, there's a Majestic Rainbow foil. Okay. We've got 1 Majestic and 1... Alright, 2 Majestics. There it is. It was just being a little coy. Dig up dinner. Not really one of the ones you hope to pull. Frankly, Majestic-wise, really, the only one that you're really feeling is Warmonger. Warmonger's Diplomacy? I keep forgetting what its name is. Warmonger, I know that's the word. Tribute and Deathly Delight. So yeah, box 2 is so far winning the box competition for this case. But we did get a rainbow foil legendary and a legendary I hadn't seen yet. So that's not bad. Another rainbow foil majestic, Call Down the Lightning. And a majestic in the same pack, Spirit of War. Alright, so this box still is quite excellent. We've got over a quarter of it left. Hey, there's the regular Nazareth. Not as cool as the Marvel. I mean, well over a quarter of the box left, frankly. And we've got a Marvel, 4 regular Majestics, and 2 foil Majestics. It's a darn good start. Honestly, that'd not be a terrible place to end. Pretty solid Hellhammer. I have not, that's another one. Like a lot of the rare equipment I've seen a decent amount of, but the Hellhammer I feel like I have seen less of than many of the others. Break of Dawn. Hey, Chorus of Ironsong. This is a card that I think is good, and I think is good in situations, and I think that Talishar has it programmed wrong. Oh! Well then. That is the extended art cold foil legendary Dyadic Carapace, which looks incredible. I had pulled a rainbow foil of that, but that is the extended cold foil. Well, it's going to be tough to beat box 2, so that is in fact 2 cold foils this box. I would say those 2 cold foils well more than make up for the lack of cold foils, and a Herald of Rebirth doesn't hurt my feelings in that regard either. Wow! Extended cold foil legendary Carapace along with a Marvel in the same box. And then there is a Funeral Moon. Talking about Chorus of Ironsong though, I feel like, so the way I read it, and maybe I'm misreading it, to be fair, it's like, until end of turn, target Dawnblade gets +1. I'm assuming that is target Dawnblade's sword, not just the individual attack. So when I used it previously, I did not get the bonus on a second attack. So maybe there's been an errata that I haven't looked at, so I'll have to look at like the rulings for the card. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding it, but I was surprised to not still get the bonus on a second attack. The Unity I've used to get the Courage token, though, that's kind of fun. And also just the Can't Be Prevented. I feel like that didn't work right when I used it either. Beaming Blade. That's another one. Beaming Blade is actually the other weapon that I've not seen a lot of. So yeah, how about that? But that is good fun. Wow, that box too got us a Marvel and an extended art legendary. Let's see what other trouble we can cause. That's only halfway through the case. We got more. Now, the way these things work is that, you know, we've got 2 legendaries and a Marvel already. The rest of the case could be completely without merit. It could be. It could be. There is our new friend Vincent. I don't dislike Vincent, and I like the idea of Vincent, but I just don't think she's quite got it yet. Though I know some really good players locally that are super into Shadow Runeblade and will certainly be trying to bust that situation wide open. I am rooting for them so long as they are out of town at a big event. Ooh, okay. Expendable Limbs, Rainbow Foil Majestic, Banner to Vigor, so we're already a quarter of the way through this box. Almost anything would be after that last box, but you know, one Majestic and one Foil Majestic so far. Nearing the halfway point is not the, well, hey, Herald of Ravages is not a super strong box at this point. Perhaps lending some truth to my assumption that, well, okay, we'll take that. Surgical Extraction. That's not a Dusk Till Dawn card, that's a Dynasty card. It even says so right there, Miss Pack. I'm kidding. You all know that. Surgical got short printed in Dynasty, so they made up for it in Bastion of Unity. Made up for it in Dusk Till Dawn. That's all that's going on there. Man, that price nosedived on that card for the secondary market, though. You know, a lot of people were thinking it would still stay up there because it's a solid card. Like, it's a legitimately good card. But the last time I had looked, a couple months ago, something like that, it had been sitting, it was still like $40, something like that, because of the short print. Hey, we get ourselves an angel coming up. But last I like, it was sitting right around 10. Figment of Tenacity, which is Metis, the Archangel of Tenacity. Which that surprised me. I definitely thought it would still be a little bit stronger than that because it's a good card, but it was admittedly just because of scarcity overpriced for its goodness, but it was good. We'll be real about all that. Widespread Destruction. Sure thing. We'll try again with the sleeve. Alright, so this box is caught back up. Still no cold foil in this box 3, but we do have 5 Majestics, a foil Majestic, and, well, I guess that's where we are right now. That's where we are. We've still been pulling stuff we were lacking, though. That ain't bad. Even, I think there's still like one common foil I was lacking and a couple of rares. I think this will clear me up for everything other than like high rarity foils will be the only thing I lack after this. Maybe a couple, I take that back. Maybe a couple of like the rare cold foil equipment too. Especially since in the first box and so far in the second box, I did not get any foily coldness. Another Herald of Rebirth, sure thing. We're getting heralds like crazy this box. Tribute. Banneret of Gallantry. So there's Majestic 6. Lands us at rate for the box. 3 packs left, looks like. Still no cold foil. Envelope in Darkness. I can't really complain because of box 2, but I would rather like to have a cold foil in this last pack magic here. Watch it be something like a really good cold foil and just make me seem greedy. No. Wow. So we got 2 awesome cold foils in box 2. But that is box 1 and box 3 lacking one entirely. Again, there's always that distinct possibility that I stuck something in the wrong stack somewhere or am otherwise just being ridiculous. But I'm pretty sure cold foils I usually do a decent job of noticing. I think that we legitimately have not had them. So maybe since 2 of the boxes gave no cold foiliness, but the other box was really good cold foiliness, this one will also have really good cold foiliness. That's my theory. That's how I think this is going to go. Definitely for sure. Because of the way randomness and averages and all that stuff works. That seems like a G-word guarantee. Hey, there's our Warmonger. Alright, first Majestic of box 4, starting off pretty slowly. But it starts off with a bang with a Warmonger's Diplomacy. It opens the hits with legit. I'm sorry, I'm really not, but I apologize-ish for that. There's Light the Way, Deathly Whales, and not a Majestic. Resounding Courage. Hey, a cold foil. How about that? Well, there went my theory about just ridiculous cold foils in this box to match up with box 2. That said, it's Radiant Flow. My feelings are not hurt. Majestic 2, Chains of Methodist, I believe. Ooh, foil Chorus of Ironsong. Very nice. So we got a cold foil and a rainbow foil Majestic now. Still just 2 regular Majestics. We are not halfway through this final box of the case. So we may still, Lost in Thought, Majestic 3, and actually I was forgetting about that card. I somehow or another through 6 cases, I think I only had 1 copy of that. Light the Way, Grim Feats. Cloak, Beaming Bravado. We are past the halfway point now. I wonder if we'll have one more. Well, United We Stand. Not what I was going for. Oh, that is, though. Oh, snap. Okay, so a second Rainbow Foil Majestic. But then another Marvel. Figment of Tenacity, Argalmetus. Wow. So that... Okay. I cannot feel bad about this case. Not even and Alluring Inducement. Another card that I forgot about. I only have one, maybe two of those as well. Nice Majestic. Which I guess technically right now you only need 2 for a playset. But just in case an Adult Shiana comes around, I will keep 3. You never know. Gotta be sure. It's not like a card that literally says, this is playable only in Blitz. That would be different. The hero currently is only Blitz, but that could change. Missing the good old days when you could play a young hero in CC. I don't think Shiana is the right one to do that with. I'm just saying. Ooh, very nice. Another cold foil, which I do believe is the, counting the Marvel, that's the 3rd cold foil this box. That, I would say that box 1 and 3 have absolutely been made up for. Ooh, there's another good Majestic for this set. Sensor. Very nice. Ooh, no. Great box. Great box. Really good case. Oh my gosh. I just saw an accidental sneak peek of a rainbow foil Dyadic Carapace for yet another legendary. Goodness gracious. This one is good. Rudy sent me some juiced up boxes. Cleansing Light. Oh, Dabble in Darkness. There we go. For another Majestic. As if a Marvel and a Rainbow Foil Legendary and a common cold foil and a rare cold foil weren't already enough. That has put us on rate for non-foil Majestics, and this is the last pack. I'd say we already hit plenty of middle pack magic. But we do get one more Majestic anyway. Wow. Okay. So, in a realm with plenty of cards I was still looking for, I'm actually glancing at the list real quick over here. I actually think I needed that regular Metis. I had the Marvel already, but I had not pulled that one. If I got a... Did I get a Herald? I got a blue Herald of Ravages. I needed that. Needed one more Beaming Blade. Death Hydrix. We got a bunch of the stuff that we were lacking here. And foils-wise, we did pretty all right, too. That was a wild case, y'all. Let's look at everything kind of bit by bit, and then I will quit taking up your time. But goodness gracious, this was this was a case, y'all. I mean, first off, the Majestic leader was Warmonger, but Requiem's actually doing decent. Censor's pretty good. Alluring Inducement, I needed one more of. Lost in Thought, I think I needed a Chains. The Foil Chorus, or that's the regular chorus. Funeral Moon Spirit, needed that. Dig Up Dinner, Radiant Force Field's fun. The Banneret, yeah, there we go. I did not have the regular one of those. A Spoiled Skull, Bastion, Surgical, Starstruck is fun. Herald of Erudition, the Soraya. I mean, Prism. That's a solid run of Majestics in and of themselves. So then, you know, we got shafted on cold foils, y'all. 2 boxes didn't have cold foils. The third box had 3, including a Marvel. So we did all right. So we got Radiant Flow and Frontline Gauntlets. That's pretty nice. Then, just looking at these, I needed Radiant Flow. Nice. The Foil Majestics, Diabolic Offering, Mischievous Meeps, Call Down the Lightning, Expendable Limbs, Chorus of Iron Song, there's my gal, and United We Stand, which just looks incredible. That's a good run of those. But friends, what is that? What is this? 2 Rainbow Foil Legendaries, one of which I hadn't pulled yet, Diadem of Dream State. I'd pulled the Rainbow Carapace already, but wow. The extended art Dyadic Carapace, which looks incredible. And then 2 more Marvels, one of which I hadn't pulled yet. So we got Nazareth, we got Figment. That was some heat, y'all. That was really good. Thanks so much for spending some time with me. I mentioned Border Than Games earlier, but if you shop their website and either use the link down there or go there directly and use the code GrahamTCG at checkout, you can get 5% off your order. Support the place that I like to support and play my in-person games at. I would appreciate that. I know Paul would too. Otherwise, I really appreciate you spending some time with me. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed my excitement opening this stuff because this case was great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.